Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're having an awesome day. And today we're going to be going through the new event that just dropped in Avatar Generations. We got an opportunity to get the Warden from the Prison Rig story arc, and we've also got an opportunity to get our prisoner Tyro, round out that outlaw faction, and maybe we can get something going. So, as always, we're going to go through the event itself. I'll give you some tips if there's some stuff that's a bit hard to do. Go through the shop itself, see any updates that have come in through there. And then we'll finish it off with a couple of summons, and we'll go through the kits for both the Warden and the Tyro. I messed up, and I started the recording. Didn't really like how it was turning out, so I thought I'll start it again. So I will have a couple of these events done, but I will still go through them with you. So first off, we've got our Legendary Expedition one here. 6-day event that's, or 7-day event that's just come out. A little bit of extra, goodies in that. Get towards that skill coin for the end of the Imprisoned event there. We've got some legendary orbs, so that way we get some 4-star art, which isn't too bad. Get these little event coins, energy, and some summon tickets to get those summons up and running. So as you do your event challenges and you get these coins you use them in the summon store, in the, the event store. I don't think I need to explain it there. Earn art essences. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the bonus one. Good way to farm these art essences is if you go to the boss battle store. You can use 2 of your Invader Zuko, Boomy, Unagi, and Avatar State Aang coins. You can use those to buy a lot of these art essences, which I'll show you in a second. Clear Arts Expedition battles. Obviously, you go to your Arts Expeditions and you do some battles. You'll get some progress on that. If you like, I'll leave a link up the top there for you right now, going through how to beat all of the Arts Expeditions, even the Stage 6 ones. Very good mod farming there if you need those. But if you do that, you'll get some extra energy and some extra money if you beat this bonus stage, which isn't too bad to level up all those juicy arts you're going to be unlocking. And then next up, we've got the My Honored Guests, which is the Warden event. As you can see, we've got our prisoner Tyro down here. We'll go through his kit and that a little later, but he's there. We've also got the Coal of Freedom, obviously the event currency. Then you've got some summon tickets, Peace Chaos tickets, arena coins, which isn't too bad, and some nature stones as well up for grabs. So as you do your honored guest event, get these the Coal of Freedoms, what I like to call it, and use those in the event store, and you can buy copies of your Tyro, for example, or just whatever you kind of need. You can use those there. Win arena battles in the arena game mode. As you can see, I've already pretty much done all the play ones. Was not very lucky in arena, but at win arena battles, you get some extra arena coins. You're going to be earning it anyway if you do it. So just, go into the arena, win a couple battles. It's saying it is easier than actually doing it, I know. But if you do that, you get some extra arena coins. Play arena battles with outlaw heroes. This is per outlaw hero on your team. So if you go into an arena battle with the 3 that we have, which is all 3 of your prisoner units, Tyro, Haru, and Katara. If you have 3 of those on the team, you get 3 points to this. Whether they're good or not is another thing. As you can see, I have not won one yet. But if you have them on the team, they're the only 3 outlaws at the moment. You're going to get some summon tickets. And then if you beat the 3rd one here, you get an extra stock and nature stones, which isn't too bad. And then, as you can see, play battles in the arena. You get some art essences. Good for building up those art essences there. And get some tickets. And spend arena coins. You go into the arena store, you spend your coins. This is the equivalent of basically 1 art. They've added a new art set in the arena store. So if you buy one of those, that's all of your coins basically. You get 5 free arena tickets. Not too bad. Alrighty, so we've gone through that. Let's go into the shop itself. There's not really a lot here. We'll go to the event first. So Legendary Expedition, 30 of these coins, which is essentially you do all the challenges and you get all of your all those coin rewards. You can buy one of these, which is a free 4-star art basically. So make sure to farm that up. If not, if you want just some extra money, 600,000 gold up for grabs. Again, 30 coins for all of that, or 5 coins for 100,000. Whatever you kind of want, you can use your those coins here for some extra gold. And then we have the My Honored Guests store as well. As you can see, you got your prisoner Tyro, 2 of these of these coals, and you can buy 1 copy. You can buy 6 copies. I would highly recommend getting him. He's not too bad. Summon ticket. 5 of these will give you 5 summon tickets. Not too bad there either. Get some summons going. 3 arena tickets up for grabs for 2 coal. And then if you need energy for any events or stuff, use 1 of your coal there and you get your energy. I usually leave those until I really need it. Turns out I really needed it. So I bought the energy there right away. And in terms of other changes, we did get a new relic in the summon store, which is the Fire Lord's Throne. If you have a red coin, I would highly recommend at least getting one copy of these. Increased damage dealt by 3% for each fire element ally on the team at the start of the battle. So anyone who is fire element, not like fire army or anything, like fire element. If you have any of those on your team, you get an extra 3% increase to damage. Throw this on like your Masaru, on Moonslayer Zhao, Fire Nation Zuko even. You start pumping out really big numbers if you have a full fire army or fire element team. So if you have that, make sure to get one of those copies. It's not too bad. Alrighty, so we've gone through the event and the shop itself. Let's go to the summon. We've got the My Honored Guest banner, the new one in. Look at him, he's like, yeah, I'm in the game, let's go. As you can see, I've already done some summons on him in the previous video. It was not very lucky, but we'll do a couple extra summons here and to make up for it. We'll go to the, we'll have a look through these two here. Warden's Tower looks pretty cool, not going to lie. But first off, our Fire Nation Warden. Defense, Fire Element, Fire Nation, Fire Army, and Officer. So you can actually have the Shackled Hope, which isn't too bad. Basic attack. Punish Insolence. Deals impact damage to one enemy, which is a 35% chance to stun. Not too bad. Heal allies by 10% of their max health. If the caster is in a mocking stance, he goes into a mocking stance. We'll get that in a second. But he'll heal everyone if he's in that stance. Double that heal for the Fire Nation ally. So anyone in the Fire Nation ally there, they're going to get extra healing, which isn't too bad. This attack will always land as a crushing hit, which is really good because if you have a character, say like Tali Richtug, when he's in his covering stance, if he gets hit with a crushing hit, it actually knocks him out of that stance. So it's not too bad there. On top of that, you can stun as well, which isn't too bad. So if you feel like that's something you want to look for, make sure to get him. And then we've got his advanced skill, Tyrannical Laughter. Grant health regen and lifesteal to each ally for 1 turn. Grant invincibility and increased attack to the ally with the highest attack for 1 turn. So whoever has the highest attack, let's say Fire Nation Zuko, will just throw a random unit out there. Give him invincibility and increased attack whenever you use his ability, not too bad. And then enter a Mocking Stance for 2 turns. Mocking Stance will lower the crit damage of all enemies by 75% and increase the defense of all allies by 50%. So it's really good because you're kind of lowering their damage and also upping your defense. And then targets cannot benefit from turn bar increase effects or gain extra turns. So again, using Tali Richtug as an example, when he does his Glacial Cover advanced skill and he gets that covering stance, he usually gets an extra turn. If you have your Mocking Stance on, he'll actually just laugh it off and then he won't get that extra turn. So it's not too bad. And then last but not least, we've got the Break the Spirit passive. Remove 2 defensive buffs from the enemy whenever the caster attacks. So if they have any buffs, just remove them. And then increase the turn bar of the ally with the highest attack by 10% for each buff removed. So again, using Fire Nation Zuko as an example, you knock out the 2 buffs on the enemy, and then Zuko is going to gain up to 20% increased turn bar, which isn't too bad. And then grant Skill Nullifier to any Fire Nation ally when their health reaches 0. I am interested to see if this is a cheat death mechanic, in that they go to 1 health, it stops, and then you get Skill Nullifier. It's also kind of nuts because it says a 2-turn cooldown per ally, so it can proc multiple times. He also can heal everyone as well, which isn't too bad. So might be something to look forward to. And then we've got the Warden's Tower, which even though it probably is good for him, I actually want to put this on Bo Chin because my goodness. Decrease the speed of all enemies by 30% for 2 turns and increase the turn bar of all allies by 15% when you enter a positive state. Bo Chin, I'm pretty sure Fortified Stance is a positive state. So at the start of battle, you just decrease all their speed and increase all your turn bar. Gets you into the fight a little bit earlier, which isn't too bad there. Alrighty, without further ado, we're going to throw about 30. We'll throw those 14 obviously in, but then we'll throw in maybe another couple summons in there and see how we go. Fingers crossed. I didn't get anything good last time, although I will say this. I did get a sunset first time last one, but we'll let this one play out. Wait, I think we got the Warden. Now that I'm remembering, I think we unlocked the Warden, so maybe we get a copy. That'd be really cool. I just want the Warden Tower, though. A Mastery Goat Gorilla. Alright, yeah, we can level up our Flopsy. I'm fine with that. But maybe we got a Warden's Tower? No, the Goat Gorilla was, again, it does a sunset for something that's not really what I wanted. But that's fine. I'll take it. It's a bonus. Alright, let's throw a couple more summons in and see what we get. Unfortunate, we didn't get another sunset. But, did we get... We got some, you know, some skill coins. I can use those. Alright, we'll throw one more in and that'll be it. My goodness, we're already halfway past pity. My goodness. We will definitely get a Warden's Tower, though. I want to try that out. That seems like a really fun relic. Alrighty, let's go have a look at their mastery, shall we? I actually totally forgot that I unlocked the Warden. But there you go. Look at him. All stoic and menacing looking. I've even leveled him up. I don't even remember leveling him up. My goodness. Alright, we're going to have a look at his mastery quickly, which is on his passive ability. So remove your 2 buffs, increase the turn bar, yada yada yada. Mastery level 2. Increase the attack of Fire Nation allies by 25% for 2 turns when the caster enters a mocking stance. So whenever he uses his tyrannical laughter, he goes into that mocking stance. He's going to increase every Fire Nation ally's attack by 25%. You know, really, wow, that's actually kind of good, not going to lie. Definitely get that if you get the Warden. Mastery level 3. 100% chance to stun the target for 1 turn if mocking stance is active when the caster attacks. Okay. Enter a counter stance for 1 turn when mocking stance ends. I just realized that's good because he has impact, yeah. So whenever you attack, instead of it being 35% chance to stun, it's going to be a 100% chance to stun when he's in that mocking stance, though. So that is the caveat there. And then when it ends, he goes into a counter stance, so he'll counter attack, has a chance to deal impact damage, get that stun off anyway. Not too bad. Mastery level 4. Inflict rank 2 fire element on all enemies for 2 turns and steal 10% focus from each enemy when any enemy is defeated. Okay, so you knock out an enemy unit, you're going to steal 10% focus from each of them, so that's going to be 30%, 20% when you knock out the next one, and then 10 the next one. Really build up that ultimate or that combo bar there, and then you inflict a rank 2 fire element on all enemies. Again, if you have Shackled Hope, you then hit them with that, and you'll gain invincibility, and just really kind of punish them for, well, you're going to really break their spirit, let's just say that. And then we've got Tyro. Again, look at these eyes. He's got the Cirky eyes, and I love it. He's got his mastery on his passive as well. We'll go through his whole kit just so we know what's going on. So basic attack is Coal Wave, deal impairing damage to 1 enemy, and then decrease the speed of all enemies inflicted with the Earth Element debuff for 1 turn. Impairing damage, you're going to either decrease their speed, decrease their focus, or decrease their turn bar by 15%. Once a turn, if you like. It's the same as the masked soldier that you get from the from Ketu Harbor. It's the same kind of damage there. Also, you'll decrease their speed if they have an Earth Element, so you need to make sure you're stocking up that Earth Element on the enemy, and you'll be able to decrease their speed. Next up is Coal Shield, and my goodness, grants barrier to all allies for 2 turns, and fire block to the ally with the lowest health for 2 turns. So barrier, decrease any damage that you take by 25%, and then fire block decreases damage taken by fire element attacks by 70%. So you start getting hit by Zuko. If you have this ability up, you are taking 95% less damage because of that barrier, and then the fire block because he is a fire element unit hitting you. And then on top of that, instantly gain an extra turn, because why not? Unless obviously you're going against the Warden, he goes into that mocking stance, he's going to and really make sure that you don't get that extra turn there. But not too bad, kind of like your normal Tyro. He, you know, goes into that protective stance that he does, and then he'll take an extra turn anyway, so it's not too bad. And then we've got his passive ability, Unbreakable. Gain increased max health for 1 turn at the start of battle, so just built-in max health gain. I think it's like 30% increased max health. Prevent Outlaw and Invasion Force allies from dying for 1 turn when they gain a barrier or fire block, excluding the caster. So if you have any Outlaw or Invasion Force allies, so quick team just thought there, you have Tyro, then you have Prisoner Haru, Prisoner Katara, and then like Wolf Cove Soccer, his Invasion Force. When they get barrier from this Coal Shield, they're going to basically gain a 1-turn invincibility, which is kind of nutso. And excluding the caster, so Tyro won't gain it, but everyone else will get it, which is pretty good. Masteries, Mastery Level 2, increase the max health of an ally by 25% for 2 turns when they gain Fire Block. So if you use your cold shield, you give them fire block, they're going to also increase their max health. Give them a little bit of healing as well, but it'll just increase their max health by 25%. Really make sure they stay in the fight a little bit longer. Mastery level 3, 50% chance to inflict the earth element on all enemies for 1 turn when part of a combo, ignoring resistance, 1 turn cooldown. So you call Tyro into attack with a combo ability. He's going to inflict, instead of just inflicting it on the target, he's going to hit everyone with an earth element, stop those buffs going on, start building up that kind of momentum to get like even the tier 2 to knock back turn bar. And then if you're lucky enough, get to the tier 3 and they start getting stunned pretty consistently, not too bad. And then we've got our Mastery level 4. Gain invincibility for 1 turn when the caster's health falls to 1 health. So when he starts getting knocked down, he'll basically give himself a cheat death mechanic, kind of like a built-in tributes, if that helps. Built-in tributes to the avatar will just give himself invincibility, and he'll stay in that fight a little bit longer. Not too bad. Really excited, actually. I'm actually really excited for this Tyro. Probably the new best Tyro, honestly. I like my Tyro. I like the other one, but defense Tyro is definitely the way I'm looking. Alrighty, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know if you're going for the Warden or if you're going to get your Prisoner Tyro. I need to get 1 more copy, and then I'll have him maxed out, and I'll start working on masteries for him, I reckon. But until then, catch you around, and I'll see you in the next video.